The villages and towns of Fife are steeped in history. A kingdom in its own right at the time of the Picts, Fife is rightly proud of its rich heritage. The birthplace of monarchs, favoured playground of successive Stuart kings, and the final resting place of Scotland's warrior king, Robert the Bruce. With the nation's capital situated in Dunfermline for 500 years, the country's oldest university at St Andrews, not to mention a certain game played on a famous links course, and the beautiful and unspoilt coastal hamlets of the East Neuk, Fife has much to offer the traveller and resident alike. A sense of the past and a sense of belonging are very much alive in the kingdom of Fife. At its heart, in the new town of Glenrothes, is a family-run business established in 1978, which has grown into a very successful creator of quality homes. Lomond Homes is that company.
Lomond Homes is a company that was formed in 1987, the concept coming from Philip Sr., myself, Philip Jr. and my younger brother Grant. The whole concept that we tried to create is a local family house building company in the Glenrothes area, delivering quality, personal choice to all our clients. To enable us to do this, we employed our own in-house architectural technician, Scott McKechnie, who would then deliver our drawings and all our architectural services. Then our experience between the three co-founders, Philip Sr., myself and my younger brother, we delivered the timber frame manufacture. Once we knew that we could deliver timber frame manufacturer, we then put it onto sites. Our first development being of 3 houses in a small town called Kennoway, and now we are delivering several sites within the Fife and surrounding areas. But we weren't happy with this. We wanted to go into other areas of customer care, giving people choice. And the way that we found to give people choices is not through just timber frame, it was through our option centre, going into kitchens and bathrooms and giving them IT choices in the way of home computers and home automation. To deliver this, we had to get the right people in place. You know, not a pyramid structure where myself and other people are at the top. We wanted a very level employment structure to enable sales and marketing and after sales, and more importantly, pre-sales. You know, getting attention to detail.
What we do when we're looking for sites is, well, there's a whole host of different types of sites, because we'd basically get sites as big as sort of 400 or 500 units, and sometimes we'd be doing sites which are only 5 units maybe, and we might even look at doing things where they're just sort of conversions of buildings and things like that, whereas there might only be 1 or 2. So obviously the criteria is really, really variable. We're looking for what the ground conditions are like and what it's going to be like to physically build it, what it's going to be like in terms of whether we can sell houses on it, the types of houses and what the values would be. And then most importantly, that's the thing that I'm really here to do, is whether we'll get planning consent for it.
work at the show house at Leslie Mains at the moment, and what that entails is people come to the show house, I meet up with them, show them around the house, talk about the house and everything that they would be getting in their purchase. There are many people that come to visit the show house. It could be young families, could be the older, more mature person. Lots and lots of different people come to the show house just to see what we have on offer and see if what we have meets their needs. A lot of people think that a sales advisor just sells houses and that's it. But with Lomond Homes, they take all the way through, from reserving the house to picking their kitchens or tiles, all the way through up into the handover, where the customer gets essentially their house, which they are going to make into their own home. It's just a tailored service for the customer.
The department that we have over there in Unit 6, what we're basically in charge of doing is acquiring land and getting that through the planning process, designing new house types, designing roads, designing all the engineering solutions, pulling all that together and putting that to the council and progressing the planning through to hopefully a decision within 3 to 6 months usually. On the land acquisition side, we have Matt Derrick. He has his own planning team at the moment, and we have just about to start a chap called Alan Seath, who will work with Matt and secure lots of land, hopefully, for the future.
Lomond Homes, my position in Lomond Homes is obviously a director in the company, through a family business as well, everybody knows. My main purpose, or what I bring to Lomond Homes, is the fact that I'm a time served joiner. Served my time as an apprentice with Charles Gray. It was a big company, sort of opened my eyes up to the big bad world. So I went through that. Once my time was out, I come to Lomond Homes in 1992. Served my second apprenticeship with Lomond Homes, went through the ranks and worked my way up through being a site manager and a contracts manager, doing a bit of everything, contracts manager and site manager, as well as being heavily involved in the office side and linking the office and the sites together. I think obviously over the last few years, especially since we've moved down and created this business park, I think the company's starting to go from strength to strength. And the vision myself and my family have got with this company is that we're going to grow it. To do that, we've had to change the structure. Lomond Homes, we've brought a lot of professional people who are good in their own professions. Maybe not used to the building trade and the construction side of it, but they're very good at what they do in their own line of work. We have got separate departments, and these departments are growing. My role in that is basically, it's all about people, and we've got good people around about us. Lomond Homes wouldn't be what they are today if it wasn't for the people who are involved, and that's down to the young apprentices right up to my father, which we would like to call Boss Hog, Dukes of Hazzard. And basically everybody's a part of that team, and everybody, to make the team work and to make Lomond Homes work, everybody's got to gel together, and everybody is as important as one another. Yeah.
Lomond Homes, Lomond Homes, Lomond. Come on, Colin Montgomery. Oh, they're blowing the whistle. That's good. Douglas Barber at the back there with his bad leg. He'll never carry on. You're supposed to be following the line. Don't speak to them, because you speak when you speak. Don't speak to them. Oh, here comes the man. No, you go get it. Don't be so easy. You don't get it. First baby forward. Go on. It'll give you pleasure and... Come on, pass it down the line and tip. Oh, no. Come on, Lomond. Lomond, come down and celebrate in a group hug.
Over the last 5 or 6 years since I've been involved with the company, in my capacity as the external accountant and auditor to the company, not as a full-time employee of Lomond Homes, I've seen the company grow substantially over that period of time. I've seen it expand in all sorts of areas, its employees, the level of business that it conducts, the number of sites that it has on the go. And one thing that's always struck me about them is the personal nature that they adapt and adopt with everyone and anyone who comes into their gambit of operation. They take a personal pride in what they do. They're very good at what they do. And I believe they know they're very good at what they do. They've recognised that the level of operation in which they're now at requires different skills on the board. Their expansion plans are very impressive. They will achieve their expansion plans. And they will continue to do so, providing an excellent service, building a very high quality product that is welcomed in the marketplace. It's true to say that at the present point in time the company's order book is completely full. They have sold all bar 2 of the houses that they have on their books at present, and they're looking to open up 3 new sites in the very short term. That will assist with turnover over the next 2 to 3 year period. And the company's expansion plans are to double, if not treble in size over that period of time. I'm looking forward to it. It's an exciting time to be at Lomond Homes. I accepted the appointment as the finance director only a few weeks ago, and I've been welcomed with open arms. People are very friendly, and I'm looking forward to taking part and forming part of that team and moving forward with this company.